サムライメイデン。チェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味毛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざ上等ネバネバエバーネバネバエバーネバネバエバーネバネバエバー突然のクライマックスシーンアウトライン意味わかんない灼熱の体温が輪郭を燃やしてくカンストしたボルテージインスト流せステージ修羅が騒ぐ戦場で歌うのは誰だろうそっとゆるりゆるりと憂いた風が語りかけた無限に舞う銀色の花颯のごとく良い闇を切るもう朝焼けを待つ暇などないから光を放てリバイ中にチェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味毛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざちょうどネバネバエバーチェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味毛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざちょうどネバネバエバーネバネバエバーネバネバエバーネバネバエバー突然のクライマックスシーンアウトライン意味わかんない灼熱の体温が輪郭を燃やしてくカンストしたボルテージインスト流せステージ修羅が騒ぐ戦場で歌うのは誰だろうそっとゆるりゆるりと憂いた風が語りかけた無限に舞う銀色の花颯のごとく良い闇を切るもう朝焼けを待つ暇などないから光を放てリバイ中にチェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味毛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざちょうどネバネバエバーチェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味毛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざちょうどネバネバエバーネバネバエバーネバネバエバーネバネバエバー突然のクライマックスシーンアウトライン意味わかんない灼熱の体温が輪郭を燃やしてくカンストしたボルテージインスト流せステージ修羅が騒ぐ戦場で歌うのは誰だろうそっとゆるりゆるりと憂いた風が語りかけた無限に舞う銀色の花颯のごとく良い闇を切るもう朝焼けを待つ暇などないから光を放てリバイ中にチェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味毛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざちょうどネバネバエバーチェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味毛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざちょうどネバネバエバーネバネバエバーネバネバエバーネバネバエバー突然のクライマックスシーンアウトライン意味わかんない灼熱の体温が輪郭を燃やしてくカンストしたボ チェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味猛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざ上等ネバネバエバネバネバエバネバネバエバネバネバエバ突然の暗い幕進アウトライン意味わかんない灼熱の体温が輪郭を燃やしてくカンストしたボルテージインスト流せステージ修羅が騒ぐ戦場で歌うのは誰だろうそっとゆるりゆるりと憂いた風が語りかけた無限に舞う銀色の肌颯のごとく良い闇を切るもう朝焼けを待つ暇などないから光を放て非売中にチェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味猛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざちょうどネバネバエバチェックワンツーブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味猛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざちょうどネバネバエバネバネバエバネバネバエバネバネバエバ突然の暗い幕進アウトライン意味わかんない灼熱の体温が輪郭を燃やしてくカンストしたボルテージインスト流せステージ修羅が騒ぐ戦場で歌うのは誰だろう
It's weird that, and as soon as I go live, I start complaining about things I can't find. So before I do anything on the stream, I'm gonna look for a thing. So it's like, could you just get on with the streams? No, not really. Power supplies, what was it? So I've now gone and lost like 4 power supplies. It's absolutely driving me nuts. Do 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 do.
Check 1 2ブレイクブレイクダウン What's up 地味猛量ネバノース疾風信頼ましてやばいいざちょうどネバネバエバネバネバエバネバネバエバネバネバエバ
Company that does nothing but make power supplies. I absolutely love them. Now quite me happy and find me one that I need. So I've got white right there and I haven't got a power supply for it. No idea where it's gone. Got a TV upstairs that needs a power supply. Quite me happy, motherfuckers. Oh wow, what's that? Well, I meant to say there was... Look, can I just throw that? How sad does your life have to be when you see a power supply and you go, oh wow. Oh, that's gorgeous. The NGE90. What's that? What's that on? 90 watt wall mounted power supply. That's fucking ace. Don't want 90 watts though. What do I need? 12 watts, 18 watts, 30 watts might be a bit excessive. Should be able to take it though. What's my output? 25 is 5 watts, 4 amps, 9 amps, 12 watts, 2 amps. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, so it's slightly different. God, I'm gonna have to look at all the different model numbers for this. God damn it. It's not ranged, but alright. Oh no. Hey, right! That's a sad time again when you're supposed to be live streaming a game and you're like, power supplies. That is genuinely what I'm doing whilst I'm looking at the other screens, looking at power supplies. Well, because there's a company that makes a power supply for my FPGA, field programmable gate array. Gotta watch her just in case she tries to stab me with one of our gnomes. Right. And then, yeah, they a company called Meanwell, because they mean well, right? They do ranged power supplies. And I've lost, so I've got a light there, and I've got a big light here, and I can't find the power supply for the big light, and that's an expensive light. Not as expensive as it was when I bought it, but it's still an expensive light. And the power supply could cost me about like 30 quid. I was like, I don't really want to pay 30 quid for a power supply that I already own. And then I've got a TV upstairs where if I've got a TV upstairs that's got what is it? This is 12 volts, 4 amps. Or at least I think it's 12 volts and 4 amps because another monitor with the same power supply is using that power supply, or a power supply of that type. So I was like, oh, surely that'll be the same thing, right? But then it ranges anywhere between like 3 amps and 6 amps, and I'm like, ugh. Don't want to plug anything in to make it go bang or make anything catch fire because I like that monitor, right? And then if I want to get that exact power supply for this one monitor, right? Fucking 80 quid. It's like 80 quid. You can buy an entire monitor for that. Alright, a crap monitor, but that's not the point. Right, I'm sorry, let's get to the game. Let's get to the game. Hang on, ready? Ba-dum. Love this controller. I want to see how long it takes for me to wear out the sticks. There we go. Oh, what do I do? Click off, click off. Oh, fuck it now. Monitors that don't mark their voltage, their input requirements are fucking annoying. Just saying, if you produce something that's electronic and you don't put the power supply specifications on the casing of the device, I will slap the shit out of you. There you go. I've started swearing now on stream. We can tell we're getting heated now. Just don't do it. Produce a product. Put, I want voltage, amps, and ideally, I'd like to know the polarity, please. Are we talking center pin positive or negative? I need to know which. Just put it on the damned casing, or a sticker somewhere. This ain't difficult. But again, what do I know? Clearly, I'm not in the manufacturing business, so. Again, I've got to stop looking at fucking plugs. Mate, seriously, I would love to be able to swap out a load of my gear for... Where's the game gone? I'd love to swap out a load of my gear with USB-C. I've gone, so someone said to me the other day, they were having a power out, like a brownout. And they said, what's the kit that you own that you love the most during a brownout or a power out? And I was like, pretty much every single one of my USB-C devices at this point. because I've now got a laptop I can run. So my dream for years. Sorry, I'm supposed to get on with the game. My dream for years was to have devices, a computer I could run off a USB, a monitor I could run off USB, networking equipment I could run off USB-C, and all sorts, right? And I've done it. I've done it now. I started back in the micro USB days. The Latte Panda, that thing sucked. The original Latte Panda, just because of thermals and case design. The device itself, with the thermals under control, lovely. Thermals under control and still portable? No. Later models though, beautiful. Expensive, but beautiful. Yeah. I had from Mage Dock. I've actually got a backpack right. Sorry, you've gone and all derailed me now, bastards. I've got a backpack, right? In this backpack, monitors. Just little monitors. But I always need more screens. And this was one of my first ones. It is mini HDMI and micro USB. And then my second one, which is another one by the same company, micro USB. Is this micro USB? Yeah, micro USB, mini HDMI, and it's got USB-C for touch controls for whatever reason. And then I've got a Huion drawing tablet in there. And then my second monitor on my desk is a USB-C powered monitor, and one upstairs in the bedroom. Two upstairs in the bedroom. Two upstairs in the bedroom, USB-C powered monitors. I've got buckets of them. If I can get my entire setup to be USB-C, love it. In fact, actually, that's one of the things I liked about the MacBook Air. Not a huge fan of Apple these days, because they solder everything to the motherboard. But the fact that you can run one of their laptops off USB-C and it be pretty good, I'm cool with that. Give me a Steam Deck for gaming, I'm great. I'm fucking great. So when they go, oh yeah mate, what tech do you really like in a brownout? Easy. Anything USB-C. Anything I can run off of a USB-C battery bank. I've got a stream rig at this point that I can run for about 6 hours off of battery banks. Oh mate, don't. So I had this rant years ago. Must have been how old is the Nintendo Switch? About 7 years now. What an absolute cluster that was. And people, this is like before PD and all that was mainstream, right? Or like every device is running quick charge and all this kind of fluff. And it's like, oh yeah, if you don't buy the right cable or the right charger and it doesn't perform the correct kind of handshake, if you say, plug this power supply that will charge your phone into your laptop, yes, it will charge your laptop, but it doesn't perform the handshake on the other way. So it'll go, this is the maximum I can output right now. Once it outputs that maximum voltage, it doesn't go back down. So it doesn't perform the like some of these cables weren't performing the handshakes on the phones, and we're just nuking phones. Like nuking phones, nuking tablets, and it's like, oh my god. Or like the Nintendo Switch. The power management on that board was trash. I had a Zephyrus G14. Asus ROG Zephyrus 2021 G14, right? The power management on that board was dog shit. If you had a barrel jack plugged in and anything providing power over USB-C, you'd fucked it. and that was a nearly $2,000 laptop. Bollocks to that.
あなたたちどうしてこんなところにいるのです？警告したはずでしょ。ああ、不識なんとかの人。不識案謙信です。人の名前はちゃんと覚えなさい。失礼ですよ。
Oh yes, a USB this. But is that actually in spec? It's close enough, is it? So what you're saying is it's not in spec? But it'll do it. I really want to get a mini PC that runs USB-C and not a barrel jack. I cannot stand barrel jack devices. You give me a device that could be run off USB-C and it's a barrel jack, and I'll just scream. I'll start having a fucking, rocking backwards and forwards on it. Can't stand it. Can't fucking stand it. By the way, if anyone's here to actually watch decent gameplay of this game, you're not going to get it here. Alright? Because I've got no fucking idea what I'm doing. I'm just going, hit the button and make the bad guy die. You get a B. B! That's better than what I got in school. I'll take that. I don't know if you can go lower than B. Maybe you can. Have I had anything lower than a B? Either way. If the game goes all the way down to F, I'll start having school flashbacks. Did you actually do the assignment? No. Because I need something to do to kill the time. And now you know why I'm such a bum. I see, Pixel, we needed you in the stream yesterday because other characters were in historical figures, and I was like, I have no idea who the fuck that is. I was thinking about your knowledge database, Pixel, mate. You need to, seriously, you should be doing shit because you've got fuck tons of like the knowledge there. Well, because what else are you supposed to talk about when anime girls are talking about erotica? Dongles, plugs, mate. You gotta fucking plug the right thing in the right place, otherwise you start getting complaints. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. When the magic smoke comes out, you fucked it. And it's the same as when you stick things in places. If you're doing it wrong, you're gonna get some fucking... You might not get magic smoke, but you might end up with a fucking... You might end up with a few problems.
それも真理。私が間違っていたようです。認めましょう、鋼さん。あなたは賢い方らしい。
You're talking magic as well. With the whole, with the, like, oh mate, yeah, you're running like cat 5, cat 6. What cat do you need, cat? So, oh, fuck's sake, here we go. What are we gonna be running up to? When did 2.5 gig become the standard? Right? Right, sorry. Side rant, right? No, because I've started buying boxes for 2.5 gig on it. Like, you can get little computers for 2.5 gig. And I was like, I've got a fucking big old beefy ass PC here. Gig, capped out, max, mate, 1. Little 100 quid fucking PC or laptop, yeah, mate, 2.5. It's alright, I haven't even got an internet connection that'll tap that shit yet, but, you know. It's the cheaper than 10 gig for consumers. Fair that. Dude, I don't even know what I'd do with 10 gig. And someone will go, well, yeah, you could use it for, you know, home network stuff. It's like, no one does anything like... It's not true. I do. I made the wall like goes hardcore on his network traffic as well. But no consumer is using 10 gig. I've got fucking 2 NAS here. No, wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate NAS units in this house and a giant server in the garage. And I ain't even got 10 gig.
あの意味のない会話のどこに口を挟めというのだ。
See that? Got nothing to add to this pointless exchange. Talking's a waste of time. How dare they? We're talking about fucking USB and networking.
そうか。それは良かったな。では、魔王の祭壇へ急ぐぞ。
Oh shit, hang on. Almost spilled my coffee. Don't spill coffee on your computer. Oh shit, hang on. Oh, Pixel's got plenty to rant about. Right, where are we going? Straight on. Oh, is this just a straight boss fight? I'm gonna fuck this up. So I've got to remember the only one that can actively use tools is first ninja.
という言葉を知らないのですか?
5.5, that's magic. Dude, don't. I spilled coffee on one of my laptops like, what, a month ago? Not good. Like, if I have a laptop and it lasts for more than a year. Let's have a look. And the question is, what do you run on your NAS? Is it a consumer model, or are we running something like free NAS, or? Oh shit, I got to turn on auto.
あなた、自分のことを仏だって言いたいわけ？亡者の分際で、さすがにずうずうしいと思わないの？はて、私ほど御仏の
Funny enough you say that, Pixel, I probably could, because my wife has made comment on how many old ThinkPad laptops do I need. And at this point, I could probably murder half of a small country with all of the old laptops and that we got. Like, how many people can you beat to death with a ThinkPad fucking X200 before you need to replace it with the X220? Oh, fucking hell. Running older software like fucking PS3 games. Alright. I haven't touched PS3 emulation in a bajillion years. And our custom firmware PlayStation 3, I think, is up in the loft. Although I do have probably a good few terabytes of disk images on one of our NAS over here. I think I've got an entire box upstairs in the loft of old ThinkPads, X200s, X220s, X230s, T430. T430 was an amazing laptop, by the way, for repairability. Fucking phenomenal. Now, if only I could run that over USB-C, that'd be beautiful. Okay, so you're actually streaming them directly to a PS3 with custom firmware, or oh wow, okay. Is PS3 emulation any good these days? I'm gonna get my ass beat. Oh, fuck it. Move, you foolish fool!
まだまだ小耳ちゃん
Taking hits like a bitch. Fuck, move, 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 move.
それ
Move.
イオちゃんよろしくリング変化の術
Drop it, love. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ.
やっもう少しで倒せそうですみんな行くよそれやっそれ
Fucking hell, I'm playing like
まだ
ass
まだ
now.
小耳ちゃん身が尽き
Do
る
the bitch! Woo! There's no teabag button, so I can't do that. Does PS3 emulation still need a fucking monster of a computer to run? Or has that got any better? Because I did set up some stuff for my mate The Walled. Because he wanted to play... oh, what did he want to play? Drakengard 3. I think I sent him that years ago. So look, let's try. I mean, the Kingdom Hearts games haven't managed to play it. That's not bad. That's not bad. Shamefully, none of the smaller PCs I have had run any of that. Then, just for the real-time shader stuff. So the only machine that I have that would actually run anything like that would probably be the main machine down here, and that's a no-go for emulation at this point. Well, you see, little do you know, Pixel, I'm a time traveler.
それほどの力がありながら、なぜ悪の道に走ったのですか。私ならきっとあなたを
I love my Steam
正
Deck.
しい道へと導けたのに。
What, do you know what I want? I keep saying this. I want a console-ized Steam Deck.
それが
Sounds ridiculous. I want a mini PC that is as powerful as a Steam Deck that I can just run underneath, run it on Steam OS that I can just run constant.
すごいわからずやっぷりね。
Also, Sticky, Jesus Christ, that hardware knowledge you're spitting out there, make me feel like a senile old man.
ここで殺しちゃいましょう。それが一
I'm
番
gonna throw out there,
手っ取り早くて
Pixel,
後腐れもないわ。
Drakengard sucks balls. Or at least the first one. I went back to that and I remember talking to my mate The Walled about it because he's a big fan of Nier, and I was like, you gotta try the Drakengard games. They're not terrible, right? Because Drakengard's Nier is a spin of Drakengard. It's like a joke ending in Drakengard 1 or something like that. And
茜さんの言うことはわかるん
I
だけど
started going through it. Jesus Christ,
亡
what
者
a
だから殺
slog.
してもいいのかって思うとやっぱり
That was a good few years ago. I was like, I don't remember it being this shite.
甘いわね。
And Nier is literally like Nier
甘いな。
is at times feels like you're having a toothpick shoved down your penis.
甘いと思いま
Just
す。
saying.
お姉様の気持ちはわかりますけど。
Not a terrible game, but you know.
賛同者なしか。そういえばみんな戦国時代の忍者なんだっけ。すっかり忘れてた。
Imposter syndrome's a bitch. Don't let it get to you.
私を殺すの
Says the guy that lets it get to him every day, but don't. Mate, if you can push through it and you can do some shit, do some shit. push through shit and do shit.
信玄ちゃん
I was gonna say, if you mix us all together, you might actually have a creative personality.
人の話を聞かなきゃダメでしょ。このお姉ちゃんたちはいいお姉ちゃんなんだよ。
いいお姉ちゃんたちそうなのですか
To be fair, like, Stig, going
ど
from
うやら知り合いのようだ
like
わ。信玄ちゃん、この人に話
I
を
get
聞
the
くように言って
groove,
くれない？
but sysadmin's still more than I ever did.
その
When I went to uni for comp sci, alright, I never finished, but oh, you're doing a damn sight better than I did.
天心ちゃん。
はいちゃんと聞きますのでなんですってそれじゃあなた方は魔王の力を手に入れようとしているのではなくて反対に魔王を倒そうとしているのですかしかも紬さんが未来から召
What
喚
is
さ
it
れ
you
た
want to do, Stig?
調律の巫女だとは
Tell me your hopes and dreams.
そう言われて改めて見れば気品と神々しさが感じられます
また適当ばっかり言って。
それならそうとなぜ言ってくださらなかったのですか
何回も言ったよ。紬お姉様、紬お姉様。今気づいたんですけど。
何
Probably
気づ
told
いたん
this
です
story
が、
about one of my acquaintances years
多
ago.
分上杉輝虎様と
He got so good at his
武田
job,
晴信様です。
he managed to automate the whole
とても
thing.
偉いお方ですから。
Like talking about just,
あ
you
まり
know,
無礼な
write a
振
bit
る
of
舞いは
code that does a bunch of
控えた
stuff
方
for you. Right?
上杉
He pretty much automated his entire job,
けど
right?
謙信
And
さ
then he
ん
went on holiday
信玄
and
ち
he
ゃん
started bumming around the UK for months.
もしかして上
months
杉
and
謙
months and
信と
months.
武田信玄だったの？
No one realized
そ
he
こは
weren't
授
in
業
the
で習った
office.
から知ってるわ。戦国時代の名将じゃない。
Didn't realize he weren't in the
強いわ
office,
けだ。
right? For months. And he was
おや
what's the thing?
私の
Bumming
名が
around
伝わ
the
っているの
UK.
ですかそ
He
れ
was
は
like
嬉しい
squatting
で
and
す
shit.
ね
So he was just like drifting.
どんな風に伝わってい
He was
る
a
のでしょ
rambler.
う
And
それはその細かいとこ
it
ろ
had gone so well for
覚えてな
him,
いです。
people
ごめん
didn't
なさい
notice he weren't in the office
ほら信玄ちゃん
until
ちゃん
people were
と
trying to
勉
call
強し
him
ないと
because the
この
company he
人
was
のように
working
なって
for
しまいます
were
よ
going under.
お姉ちゃんのような人？
And he was on the plane.
その
He's like, look,
話は
now
置
coming
いとい
into
て。
and he says, I've just got back
謙信さん
in
って呼べば
and my
いい？
phone rings and it's the head of the company.
信玄ちゃ
They
んでい
didn't
いよ
even
ね？
realize I hadn't been in work for like 6 months.
それで構いません
There was something silly like that.
戦国武将ってジャンルの人は
And so he'd been drifting around for all this time, and no one noticed because he'd automated his job that well. And it's like that's the terrifying thing I say to people about a lot of computer stuff, right? Especially with modern day automation. So I got out of computing a long time ago, and there was still plenty of money to be made in computing. There still is,
どうし
right?
てこんなところにおられるのですか？
I had a discussion with one of my lecturers years ago. And I said that I have a vision that computing is going to end up like a
私はすで
telephone
に
job.
死んだ身
There's going to be so many people out there
ここは地獄
with
な
these
のですよ
qualifications, yet so few
あ
jobs
なた
at
方の
this
ような
level.
聖者こそ珍しいのです
Most of us are going to we're going to be out of a job. And then as soon as we start automating everything, even more of us are going to be out of a job, and you're going to have like one dude running an entire company
はっきりと言わなくて
countrywide,
も
right? It's happening,
ああいいの
and
です
you know you're going to have people like rocking down to the lowest price possible for a job. They're going to be undercutting each other. How cheap can I write this code for? How cheap can I go? How low can I go? And you're going to end up having a lot of guys with comp sci degrees
どうして
earning less
地
than
獄にな
minimum
んて
wage
私もそれを考えたのです
or doing tech support over a
なぜ
phone.
なら私には地獄に落ちる理由がありません心当たりが一切ない
そう言い切れるのもなんだかすごいな。私だったら地獄に落ちたのはあのせいかも、それともこのせいって めっちゃ悩むと思うわ。
であれば仏様が私を地獄に送られた理由が別にあるはず。そう
That should also be
思い至りました。
noted. So,
そんな時この冥界が発生したことを知
there has
った
been a
のです。
massive drop-off in
誰かが魔王を
what.
復活させよ
So, here's the
う
trick.
と目論んでいる。
When I went through school,
ならばそれを止めるのが
and this was
私の
discussed
使
by
命であるはず。
Eben Upton of the Raspberry Pi Foundation. He used to work at Cambridge University.
うーん
And he said there came a time where they saw that there were people qualified coming in to do their comp sci degrees, but they had no fucking idea what they were doing.
そこは
So
受
they
け
had
入
all
れ
the
るん
they
だ。
had all the relative points
でも
to get into a
信
comp
玄ちゃ
sci
んも
degree,
何か
but they
心
didn't
残
know
りがあ
how
ったんだ
to
よ
do
ね。
anything because the school system in the UK at least had changed in such a way
誰よ
that
りも
instead of
強
teaching
くあり
people
たいと
comp
いう
sci,
純粋で無邪気
we
な
were
欲
teaching them
求が
ICT.
死後
So they were getting into computing
このような見た目にさせ
to
たのでしょう。
code and things, but we're being
じゃあ
taught
謙信
how
さん
to
が
effectively
女の
be
人になってるのは
secretaries.
どうしてなの？
ICT,
それは
information communication technology.
美しいからに
So,
決まって
in
い
a
るでしょ。
nutshell, if you do
わかりきった
ICT,
ことです。
right, and this is what was done taught in schools,
そ
Word,
うとは思えないんだよ
Excel
な。
何
PowerPoint,
か言いましたか？
very, 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 very basic
ま
coding,
とめる
if
と、
any
謙
at
信
all.
さんの目的は私たちと同じってことだよね。
And I can't remember a
だ
bunch
か
of other
ら
stuff,
魔
but
王の祭壇
basically,
まで一緒に行かない？
it wasn't comp sci at all. And so then by the time people went into university, they had no fucking clue what they were doing. And I ain't gonna lie, my lot were largely the same. My lot were largely the same. And I went into university, I knew
先ほども言いました
C,
が、これは私に課せられた使命なのです。
yeah,
他の人
Fortran,
の力を借
Pascal,
りるわけにはいきません。
仏様はそんなにケチくさいこと言わないと思うけどな。
bit of Java,
どうしてもダ
JavaScript.
メ？
And it was just,
ダメです。
but then I went into university and
も
realized
し
how much I
紬
hated it.
さんが
I hated it
私
because
と同じ道を歩ま
you'd
うとする
spend
ならば
thousands of pounds to go to
いずれま
university.
た
Could you get in
この地獄の
contact with
ど
a
こかで
lecturer
巡り合う
at
でしょう。
any point? Could you? Fuck. You were assigned a lecturer. Could you get in contact with one? No.
私たち
Just
と一
no.
緒に
You
来
go
な
to
い？
the office. No, they're not there. What about when the times that they're supposed to be there? No, they're not there.
力
Can you
比べ
email
の
them?
二回
No,
戦
they're
目
busy.
もまだだったよね。
And about 2 years in, I was like, you know what? Fuck this.
謙信ちゃんを助けてくれた恩人だもん。
信
Paying
玄ちゃん
thousands of pounds to literally get a reading list
お友達とは
and then have to go and buy the books that are on the reading list, read the stuff off the reading list, regurgitate the stuff off the reading list, get a degree. Fuck that. I was like,
迷
nope.
惑だった？
そんなことない。私たち友達だよ。
よかった。これで心置きなく謙信ちゃんと一緒に行けるよ。謙信ちゃんは信玄ちゃん
Again, Sticky, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. But then what did surprise me was when my kids' school started teaching them how to program. Not great programming, mind you, but still teaching
謙
them.
信さんも信玄ちゃんも魔王を倒したら会おうね。
Again, went in for a professional degree in data mathematics. We were taught C
ま
Sharp,
だ力比べの続きをしなくちゃだ
a
し。
few .NET frameworks,
友
along with a
達
few
とは
soft
争わな
coding
いのでは
topics.
なかったのか？それとわらわの名前はお子様とは友達じゃないもん。だから名前も覚えてあげない。そうか。
Yeah, you don't get
もし信玄ちゃんに勝てたら
lucky sticks, man. You don't get any of that shit here. Don't get any of that shit here. University education's cheap. It's not like American expensive, but so in my case, back when I went to uni, I was a big fish in a small pond, and I went to university, and I ended up being a very fucking I was a small fish in a massive pond. And that was a hell of a rude awakening for me, and I was actually quite sick at the time as well. So I was bordering getting kicked out and dropping out. So it weren't going well for me. But
なんだか不思議な人たちだったな。
it was what, like
敵なのか味方なのか。
something
途
like
中
$2 grand
から
a
よくわかんなくな
semester.
っちゃった。きっとみんな
It's like something like 7.5 grand a year or something like
戦
that.
う理由が違ったり。
I think I came out of it owing about 15 grand, 20 grand, something like that.
戦わないという選択肢が
I
ないだ
couldn't
けなん
at
で
the time. I couldn't get.
私たちには
And if anyone asks me this story later, I'll probably fuck it up completely. But
戦わなければいいのに戦いたくなければ
I
戦
couldn't
わな
get
くていいなんて理屈
anywhere on campus to stay.
戦わ
So
な
no,
ければ
like I had to live off campus if I wanted to live anywhere nearby, and that was in a city, in a big old
私たちの
city.
生きている時代なんです
Tried to find places to
戦
rent
国時代っていう
as soon as
のは
people found out we were
つく
students.
なんて言えばいい
Didn't
の
matter
か
if we had jobs.
ごめん
Once they realised that we were
私の言葉じ
students,
ゃうまく言い表せ
wanted
そうに
nothing to
ない
do
や
with us. We found a nice house in Long Stratton, which is just outside of
行動で
Norwich
示してく
City,
ださいました
and that would have been perfect for us. It was me, my mate Ram, my mate Weasel. I think Scribs was there, and my
誰
girlfriend.
にでもできることではありません
Wonderful lassie. Put up with a lot of my shit. We found this place, and it was a
私は
gorgeous
そんなに
fucking
頭良
place.
くないし何にも考えてない
Nothing
だ
out
け
of
だ
our
し
means. If we all pulled together, we could afford it.
知っている
As soon as the bloke found out we were
知った上
students,
でわらわたちは
nope.
常
And that was the only place
に
realistically
お
we
主
could
を信じ
afford.
て託した
Um,
後になって文句
in
な
the
ど言わぬ
end, we had to.
みんなが信じてくれた分
In the end, we had
助
to
けてもらった分
travel
は調律の巫女としての使命を果たす
30
こと
miles
に返
each
すよ
way every day
でもこうも思うんだ
on public
魔王の
transport
祭壇に着
that
いた
cost a
ら
fortune.
信長さんかケイシーさんが全部
We
終わら
were
せてお
all
いてくれないか
separated,
な
so a bunch of us were going
私の出
from
番とか
my hometown of
本当にいらない
Lowestoft
か
to
ら
Norwich City.
もう
We were all
さ
separated
信長さん
instead of put into a group
何を
to
して
work
おったのだ
together.
小娘とか怒られて
Some of us
それ
had
で
to
終わり
stay
でいい
until
よ
11
そういうのが
p.m.
理想
to do group assignments. Final buses and trains wouldn't get you back
そ
home
ういうとこ
at 11 p.m.
もうちょっとなんとかならないのか
Thanks for the follow.
私はつむぎちゃんのそういうとこ
It was a fucking nightmare. And after two years of it, we were like, nah, fuck this.
そうやってお主たちが甘やか
Just
すから
completely fuck this. I had a motorcycle accident. I ended up having to get I
分かっておる
had
のか
I got my driver's license
ま
sorted
あ
and
まあ
got a
まあ
motorcycle
私の
and
こ
had
と
a
はど
bike
うでもいいか
accident
らさ
and got really badly fucked up. I say really
ここ
badly
を降り
fucked
た
up.
ら
It was like
もう魔
fingers
王の
and
祭壇
ribs.
なんでしょ
But by that point, I was already doing pretty bad
や
at uni.
れやれ緊
Um,
張感の
we
ない
just couldn't afford it. Getting up at
これでも緊
without
張
the,
してる
before
ん
the
だよ
bike, getting up at
精
like
一杯ごまかしてるの
4, 5 o'clock in the morning to get on the train, take an hour's train journey, sitting at the station waiting for the bus to arrive, taking a 45-minute bus trip to get in early enough to get your first lectures done, then having to basically sit around because your lectures weren't stacked on top of one another, and that was a disaster, an absolute disaster. Let's have a look. My degree was 5 semesters. First semester, 120 students, and were registered. By fourth semester, only 38 survived. Mind you, COVID times meant you had to bust your ass being hard motivated, working from home every day. Actually, so you're a recent graduate, which is cool. I'm talking all the way back in... No, it was before 2008. My stuff was 2004, I think, between 2004 and 2006. And it went completely down the pan. But largely the same story. We had hundreds of people sign up for Comp Sci. Hundreds of people sign up for Comp Sci. And you just watch them just fucking hot knife through butter. Just watching them just go. Fucking box of donuts in front of a fat chick. Just watch them just disappear, man. What I should say is a box of donuts in front of a group of fucking, starved Weight Watchers motherfuckers. Just watching that shit just disappear. That's what it was like, just watching all the other students at my uni just disappear. And years later, I worked for a marketing firm, research firm. And I was talking to a bunch of students. And it was funny because every time you found a student that was like, fucking my course sucked a big fat dick, and the lecturers were never around, and it was expensive, and you didn't get access to facilities and all this kind of shit. I was like, by any chance, were you a comp sci major? And they're like, yeah. They're like, how do you know? I was like, yeah, me too. And all the happy kids, like all the happy students, all the happy grads, were like English lit, something like that. You know, people who didn't realistically have to use facilities. You know, I'm just like, oh mate, my mate Ram survived another year after we left, so most of my lot left. As I say, year 2. My mate Ram lasted another year, and he said to me, he said, Luke, Skaz, he said, it was terrible. He said, first off, you guys left. He said, so I had no one. I didn't know anyone left on the course. Right, and then he goes, I'm in one of the labs, and I'm trying to work on a project. I can't remember if he was writing shit to chips or that was part of a robotics thing he was doing. And he was told he had to get out of the lab because they were going to be showing around a bunch of potential students. Not people who had signed up, but like people who were just thinking of going to University of East Anglia. They told him, get your projects packed and get the fuck out. And he said from that point on, he said, I didn't give a shit anymore. He said, because it was something to that effect. He said, because they clearly didn't give a shit about me or my studies. He's like, I fucking paid to be here. And you're telling me to leave the leave the lab? Like, this is bollocks. He said, I've got assignments to do, and you're telling me to piss off and find something else to do. And so he's like, no, I've had enough of this. This is a complete wank. So, konnichiwa, Annie!
Konnichiwa, Annie!
Are you greening? Next coat? I'll just... My wife's latest projects. If that actually focuses. Just busy focusing on my fat, ugly head. Right, I'm going to hand them over to you before I drop them because my hands are going funny. There you go. You got them? Cool. And Annie says, hi, Inky. Hi! Let's have a look. So, sorry. Start working as a... Sorry, I've lost track of the chat now because I'm a blind old fuck. My degree was 5 semesters. Yep, got that bit. Graduated one year, 2.5 months ago. Started working as a systems admin on May 6th last year. Having system admin in your email signature is funny because I had a chat with GitHub API maintainer and the dude expected me to be 40 plus. But here I am asking for his Discord. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Also, mate, I just want to throw out there, mate. Fucking Stingy, mate. Be careful. Be careful, mate. Them grey bearded wizards. That could have been me. I'm nearly fucking 40. You watch out, son. Oh, she be making gnomes. Whoa, hang on. They're called... That just sounds weird to me. I don't know how many levels there are in this game, to be fair. That scene looks gorgeous. Oh, there you go. Hang on. Bring it up to the camera. I'll move my fat head out of the way.
みんなよろしくね。いつでも呼んでちょうだいね。
Look, back a bit. Hang on, let me just... Let me change it.
Got it.
You got it? It's that guy. Careful with the hat.
Look, he's got a little patch on the back of his hat. He has got flowers on him.
That's how I expect. When I grow up, I want to be one of those.
Little gone.
I want to be a bearded onion.
Can't see the flowers on it.
Kind of. No, I'm
周囲
Chomsky.
を警戒しましょう。すべての門番を倒されば先には進めぬようだぞ。 行くぞー。それとやっほここだとやっほそれイオちゃんよろしくそれ
Oh shit.
起きます。まだまだそれそれそれ
Oh fuck, I'm gonna get wrecked.
敵が出現しました。ここだ小耳ちゃんそれヒュッとシュートやっほ鋼さんとラジャハ注意して何か仕掛けてくるやっほイオちゃんとやっほまだまだまだ
Ta-da!
と
How many of those have you done
イオちゃん
today?
それもう少しでやりました。
Pause. What's that guy? He's got a hole in his head. He's got a flower around. This is an onion.
He's smiling. He's not really happy.
And it's green.
She's missing.
Let's have a look. So fuck you, Ram, for suggesting Silo. You watched that, didn't you, Silo? I think he enjoyed it. There we go. My head's here, camera. Come on, thank you. I was fat and ugly, but you can focus. You can be a twat. Also, VRChat was. Question, Annie. Are you noticing massive performance drops now on VRChat on the X200? Sorry, X200. On the Legion.
先を急いだ方がいいわね。
On the 26, 36, 30, 70. Ugh. Again, brain damage. Not the goodliest times. Where the fuck am I going? I weren't paying attention. There. There used to be a time when I had a functioning brain. That was a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie, Annie. I've not checked out the podcast in a wee while. I've missed quite a bit. Fuck that up.
まだまだとやそれそれとやっほくらえとやっほ滝落としとやっほどうだそれとやっほそれとやっほもう少しで倒せそうですやっほそれそれ小耳ちゃんとやっほそれビルド敵が出現しましたそれとやっほここだ小耳ちゃんとそれそれとやっほとやっほ
Press the wrong button to dodge. What a fool.
まだまだそれそれそれいよっとやつダメ周囲をよく見るのださあツバメ返しとやっほへいやっもう少しで倒せそうですへい剣お姉様お怪我はございませんかちょっと修行が足りなかったようね
Oh wait, hang on. I need to read that. Drop chest didn't have any crashes. I chat with everyone and myself. Oh yeah, because I refuse to affiliate or partner on these channels because I want to have the freedom to do what I want to do. So yeah, Annie's on kick. I94090 streamer only crashed once. Good times. Yeah, because Noodle was complaining that the Quest 2 going into 3060 laptops running like complete shite. Do I watch anime? I used to. A lot of anime. And then I got old and had kids. I used to watch a lot of anime and play a lot of games. And then, yeah, I got old. What's that there? Yeah, she's the fun parent. She's the one that gets the ability to do shit. Oh fuck, I'm just going to close the game. What a twat. No, I have watched anime since Bochi, but not a lot. Because I cancelled all of my subs to all of the major streaming services. Because I'm fucking poor, right? I'm a self-employed bum, and I am poor as all pish. Oh, hang on. I think I know that one. I don't think I've seen it, but I recognise the characters. I may have to acquire that one. Oh, but yeah, I have been watching the occasion. Yeah, but the thing is though, Inky, you watch a lot more than I do. So if I disappear for about 20 minutes, you've watched 6 episodes more than me. And then I have to find time to watch it. Just as a note, Annie says that one of the spider baby concoctions has not produced more spiders. It's sadness because they're cute. Like we may have a new anime to watch if I can find a hard drive with enough space on it to get a hooky copy. If I have my glasses on, I'll be able to read it for you. I will send you a what about link, Inkles. We're just derailing everything. This is what I do. This is what I do. I can't even fucking. What the hell are my things that make my eyes see? Hang on. This is how bad my eyes are. Right? The screen is literally right there. Admittedly, it's only a 15-inch screen. Give me a sec. I don't know where they are. I lost them.
That's why I'm looking.
I mean, even if I had my glasses, I won't be able to see. It's the joys of being an old man. Cause I'm a blind old cunt, me. Hang on. You might have actually already seen this one, Inky. You keep asking me that, and I said I can't read it. You fucking, you know, listen to me, are you? Finger. Send that to the wifey. That one. She's probably seen this, to be fair. Yeah, I think Bochi's probably actually one of the newer ones I've watched in recent history, sadly, because I'm like fucking, dude, I can't fucking keep up with anime these days. It's nuts. So much. So, that, and let me put it this way. My memory is so shot My memory is so fucking shot. I can recall random things from like over a decade ago. My memory is so shot. I completely forgot that we recently played through Trek to Yomi and Sunset Overdrive. Completely forgot. Where the hell's the game gone? There it is. You fucking hard locks. Hidden features, mate. Yeah. Gotta love them coded in softs. But no, but see, that's what I'm saying, Pixel. I don't remember. No, wait, Sunset was Sunset before this? Dragon's Dogma, we haven't finished. That game's shit. This. You gotta remember, my head is so fucking broken that if I read something in a game and walk from one room to another in a game, I've completely forgotten what it was. My head is fucked. It's broken. It's broken, mate. There ain't a category on Twitch. Right. There isn't a category on Twitch for brain damaged, demented cripples. I don't think. Ow. I probably actually should request another dementia test, to be honest, because the slurring of my words has gotten a lot worse over the last year. Shouldn't joke about that stuff. Dementia's not funny, but it is what it is. It's like, mate, I need more than a factory reset. I don't think I've had a decent fucking. I don't think my firmware's been properly flashed ever. It's gone, mate. Actually, that's what I wanted to watch again. And this is going to sound really sad. So, Armor Goddess. I want to watch that again. I love that show. And piece of shit. And is it the original Tenchi Muyo series, but before it was known as Ryo-Oki? Fuck that up. Why is that not? There we go. Fuck that guy up. There's another anime I wanted to mention. I've just gone completely. I have just completely forgotten the ones I've just mentioned. I need to watch Trigun again. I love Trigun. Love Trigun. Right, hang on. Right, stop, reset. Just look at the chat just quickly. That's a good one, Annie. Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 1 sucks. Flat out. Just saying. Sucks. Needing a reset, not going to happen. Me appearing thanks to Chaos Head was definitely a godsend. You now have insurance whenever your brain fucking blanks. Appreciated, Pixel. We'll have to remember that one. Like, fucking, mate. Chaos Head on Steam? I still haven't played through it. I still haven't played it through on Steam at all. Over 40 not a day without pain. I haven't even hit fucking 40 yet. According to the neurologist, as a guesstimate, my age is... no one gives a shit. If you want to know what my actual brain firing neuron-y fucking shit is, as an approximation, because the number was higher before, if I remember rightly. Apparently I'm only 87.4. So I'm 87 years old. I swear we said that was higher than that before. I swore I was in my 90s before, but yeah, I'm basically nearly in my 90s. That seems to be going down every time I do it. But, yeah. Yeah, see, mate, it's been a long time. So you got to remember, I stopped doing the vlogs at the beginning of this year. Round 2 of the vlogs stopped beginning of this year. So... yeah, I can't remember. Right, so the trouble is, I don't ever remember what the multiplier was that I don't remember what the multiplier was that the neurologist gave me when I had these tests back in my 20s. But basically, I think I was either in my late teens, early 20s when I had these tests done, and I was already in my mid to late 50s at this point. So I can't remember from that extrapolating what the multiplier was to my age, but I'm somewhere between my kind of late 80s, late 90s at this point. I've had to have dementia tests and stuff like that, so that's always fucking fun. 90s Trigun. 90s Trigun. I haven't. If I has been honest, I haven't watched the newer one. I haven't watched it. I wanted to, but I'm terrified I'm not going to like it because I love Trigun. Trigun or Cowboy Bebop? Trigun, fight me. Oh, Cobalt! That's one of the other ones I knew. Or bits of. Shit, where was I going? Where's I going? Where's the door? Where's the door at? Have I just... I've completely capped this one, haven't I? Where am I fucking going? You insufferable fucking... Oh, there. What a twat. Oh, it's a prequel. I wasn't even aware of that. Patient is pretty much dead. That's the groove at this point, mate. Let's put it this way. I'm in some medical textbooks. I'm in medical textbooks. That's how sad my universe is. Got fisted by a horny guy. Because it was one of those. The weird thing is, the medical problems don't actually affect everyone with my condition. So in some areas, I got off really easy, yeah, and in other areas, I'm doing really bad. So like, a lot of people with my condition can't walk properly. They can't walk properly. They don't live particularly long. You know, wheelchair bound, can't speak properly, although I don't do a particularly good job of speaking at this point. I just sound drunk and high most of the time, and I can assure you I'm not. I don't have the money for that kind of luxury. This is going to be the worst trade ever.
通れるようになったぞ。先を急ごう。
But not everyone with my condition ends up with the same brain melt. Let's have a look. As it aired, people were pissed because this character isn't like it was in their 90s. Like, yeah. It's because they aren't. Oh yeah, this is years before, that's the point. But people don't like change, man. People don't like change. I would be the guy that would go, yeah, that's alright. Like, if it's got context, I'm cool with that. Although in fairness, a lot of the stuff in the anime wasn't like in the manga. Chapel, for example. Just either way. If I remember rightly, which I probably don't. Rode a bike with broken feet. I did. I rode a bike with broken feet. I rode a motorcycle with broken feet. Rode a motorcycle with broken ribs, broken hand. I actually continued working with a broken shoulder. That was fun. Yeah. Rottweiler puppy! I love Rottweiler puppies. They're gorgeous. They have like big rock hard melons, and you just ruffle them, and they're really cute and they're really playful because they don't realize how big they are. They're so cute. Anyways. So yeah, Andy's got the ranting going on though. You've got that groove, dude. Held together with scotch tape. Yeah, actually, there's NHS gaffer tape. If it weren't for the NHS, I'd be fucking dead. I'm gonna say this now, Stiggy, mate. Look after your wrists. Look after your wrists and your hands, because I have. Okay, the last fun one. I had surgery on my hands no more than like beginning of the year. This was only like removing skin, like cutting chunks out my hands and trying to get kind of things back to normal. And because my immune system's shite. They didn't bother to numb my hands. First time they did. Second time, the guy took the scalpel to my hands and said, "Does that hurt?" And I said, "No." And the nurse said, "Given the things that he's been doing to himself, he probably doesn't have any nerve endings left in his fingers. So we might as well, if he says it doesn't hurt, just go." And so they operated on 2 fingers. Two fingers, 2 or 3 fingers. Just outright. And at the end of it, just bandaged it up. So look after your hands and wrists. Just fucking do it, because you only got one set. Same with your eyes. You've only got one set. You fuck them up, you're done. And as I say, I'm now basically an old boy now, and I've been trying to say this to my kids, like, you know. I remember when the neurologist in my late teens, early 20s told me everything was going to start going wrong. I remember it, and I laughed. I took the piss. I was like, yeah, that's ages away, mate. Not realizing that by his estimation, I was already past my prime. Right? So when most people kind of hit their prime, it's like 25 and then you go downhill. Ish. 25 and then you go downhill. Right? I'd already hit my prime by about 15, 16 years old. I'd already hit that prime point. And I was going downhill. And the trick is, you spend most of your life old. So look the fuck after yourself, because once it starts going wrong, you will look back and go, I remember when I used to be able to do this no problem. You'll start feeling like twinges and that in your 30s and stuff. I've been having those twinges since I was in my teens. So look the fuck after yourself. Look the fuck after yourself. I get that groove, Stiggy. Although I will say, I'm a cunt with my wrists. I lose feeling in my hands all the time, all the fucking time, and I'm starting to like get like bad twitches and stuff. Well, I had twitches before because that's part of my condition. Not like I've just completely nuked my wrists. Don't use wrist rests or anything like that. To be fair, I don't even set up my keyboards properly. So like the at key and the fucking... I use the wrong layout all the time.
小耳ちゃんどうしたの？いや
It's weird though, for a guy with limited feeling, I can still touch type.
紬の言う通りあの大きさでは首を落とすのは難しそうだ。どうするのだ織田信長。
But you still though, Pixel, you need to look the fuck after your hands and your wrists. You have to, because once that shit starts going wrong, you know, I used to type pretty fast, and just, you gotta be.
3度目は言わせるなよ。
大丈夫。信長さんの言う通りにしましょう。
What other keyboards were you looking at,
信
Steve?
長さんが魔王をどうにかしてくれるんだよ。でもなんだかいつもの信長様じゃないみたいで、私なんだか怖いです。信長さんのこと。
Rottweilers are great just because they're big and dopey. And I love them. We had Dobermans in that when I was a kid. German Shepherds, Dobermans. My mum's always wanted a Rottweiler, but she's never been able to have one.
またあの踊りやるんだ。
Fucking everyone is so nervous about like Dobermans and pit bulls and shit like that. There's nothing wrong with them. They're gorgeous.
雰囲気が変わったわね。
Gorgeous little
迫
dogs.
力があるっていうか。
Don't you fucking start having illegitimate children older than you. That's one thing I do. Just actually randomly saying that. There are people who have been giving me sass, and I was like, dude, I wouldn't even take fucking sass off my own kids, and you're younger than them, so shut the fuck up.
これで魔王を倒せるのですね。信長様が望んだ戦のない世の中に。
夢幻
So,
の
motherfucker, I've got underwear older than you.
ごとくなり。
何？なんか急にゾクッときたんだけど。
そう。
Well, that makes you feel really fucking old when you realise that all the kids you saw as little dots are now in their like mid to late teens.
俺の心に語りかけていたのは魔王よ。お前だったんだな。
信長様。
Would you be willing to build the board, Stiggy?
お前には聞こえないのか。
Fuck, I can't words
だっ
tonight.
てここには私たちと
I don't normally slur this badly, but Christ.
他には誰も。
おるではないか。魂を失ってさえ地の底から響く悲しい声の主が。
Yeah, but still, Pixel man, you gotta be careful, mate. You gotta. Like I get taking breaks, man, but you gotta be careful.
うぬの絶望
You
が
gotta be fucking careful, mate.
俺には聞こえるぞ。
And in some cases, you won't even realise you developed a wrist injury. You'll just get a twinge out of nowhere one day, and then out of that point, you'll start to realise that the feeling's going in your fingers and shit.
なんだ
It's not
こ
cool.
の振動は。魔王が信長の声に呼応しているのか。
Stiggy be fine soldering. I wish I could still do soldering to that degree. I can't anymore.
魔王と話してはいけません。
I was told by a local engineer if I could do micro soldering, I'd be rolling in cash.
お前たちには
I
分か
can't do that shit anymore. I can't do anything that level anymore. I can barely hold a soldering iron anymore.
垂れ流す慟哭が俺の胸に響いてやる。
Whoa! Custom build's gonna cost 700. Lost a pre-made. Where the fuck does the extra cash come from? No, in fairness, that's just weird. Pre-mades are getting really cheap these days. Really fucking cheap. One of my mates was talking about PC builds, and he said, "How the fuck are they affording to make these PC builds so cheap?"
明智様を撃ってくださるのではなかったのですか。
Oh, okay.
光秀は見つからなかった。もしかして
No access to CNC. No, I get that. No access to a makerspace in your area.
目指していなかったのか。
どういうことですか。
約束は守ろう。お前に見せられなかったのは残念。
That's the groove, Annie. You've got it.
信長様は
I remember when I used to hold you in my fucking arms, and now you're 6'2".
Well,
that's just like you know, seeing some of the kids. So I saw one of the mums from the boys' early school today, and she had this dot running around with her. I was like, who the fuck's that? She's like, oh, do you remember the baby? And I was like, shit, is it that long ago? Fuck, I feel old. Well, that's to be done in Germany and shipped. Because some of my mate Zaber drives down from Denmark to Germany quite often. That's unfortunate you ain't got a makerspace, man. Just say if I had a CNC, I'd like a CNC machine. If I could afford a CNC machine. If I had a CNC machine, I'd fabulous set and send them.
鋼さん、イオちゃんを信長さんから引き離して。任せて。それ。信長様。
Even just having the tools for that kind of thing, my hands have always been very shaking even from. Is that are those the kind of kits that are kind of like Gunpla?
答えて、信長さん。
I remember the first time I did Gunpla was back in 2005-ish, 2006. Can't do it anymore.
こんなのひどいよ。
I actually bought a set of kits to do. So one of the things I wanted to do, as really sad as it is, on YouTube this year, because I had tons of plans this year to do stuff. I wanted to film and take photos and all that kind of shit this year. Was set to do a bunch of road trips and documentaries and stuff, and just completely fucked it. And then like a week of this year starting, I completely fucked it. One of the things I wanted to do this year was to try and keep my hands going, because I knew I was going to be having a bunch of surgery and my hands are getting pretty bad. Was I wanted to, like, I literally cannot feel right now these fingers. This part of my hand has already gone numb, and I've been live for how long? An hour and a half. I normally wouldn't start having these twinges until about 3 or 4 hours in. And this is on a pad, so this ain't gonna be going all that well. Yeah, shit. So I wanted to do these things. I bought a couple of Gunpla kits. But as weird as it sounds, I don't even have the confidence to take the snips. I've literally got to set down by my feet. I just don't have it. I lost all motivation when I stopped losing the feeling in my fingers completely. And there were times when it was gone 10, but now it's just I'm shaky as fuck, and right now it is literally with murderous precision. Everything is with murderous precision.
俺は魔王となって地の果てまで文字通り天下のすべてを手に入れるワクワクするではないか
嘘よあなたはそんな人じゃない
I'm hitting my limits really early these days, and it's not great to realise how much shorter the limits are becoming, or how much quicker I'm hitting my limit is not great. It's not fun. And Annie, that's the whole point, man. You just gotta have like this something random, nicely on display, lit up, done.
そんなわけない魔王の力でそんなことしたら歴史が変わっちゃうのよ分かってるでしょ
So when I first got Gunpla, and I didn't even realise they were called Gunpla at the time. I've told the story. There was a random. So I used to have a flat up the north end of town. This is back when I was in like the uni times, like 2004 to 2006. There was this random kind of bric-a-brac shop, like a knick-knack shop that opened up near my flat, and it was like just you had like this beads over the door, and it was like, you know, kind of like imagine like a Chinese Japanese indoor market style thing. And you kind of like walk around, and there was like all fucking things. Like you'd have like shit for your house there, you know, shit for your sex dungeon over there, action figures, trading cards, all that kind of shit, right? And I just saw these couple of Gunpla. I don't even remember what ones they were off the top of my head. But I picked them up, and I think I've still got one of them in the box. from all that time ago.
そんなこと
I just remember putting them together and it was, you know, I can't remember where I was going with that. It was, how bad is that, dude? I fucking need to start saying it. I've already forgot. Yeah, I just remember buying them like really cheap off this place, and it was really fucking cool. Because in my town, you didn't see that kind of stuff. That was kind of the point of the story, is that you didn't see that kind of stuff where I was growing up.
是非もなし。紬よ、刀を抜け。
Let's have a look. Keyboard I'm looking at has mountain kits. Strategy on the show. So you can play Potential Star Trek. Okay, fair man. That's my wife's kind of game. Get taxed back in 2 weeks more spend. Just get the keyboard now rather than later. And get the travel case as well, so I can take it to work and hopefully get used to the fucking wonky layout. I was actually talking to a bunch of people recently about like, are these places still in Norwich? And some people were like, oh yeah, some of these places still actually exist. I was like, no fucking way. A lot of my favourite shops from Norwich are gone, annoyingly. I remember all of the shit I used to like back in the day, right? That would make me a fucking nerd. Everyone's doing it now. Like, I remember back in the day, if I used a laptop on a train, my god, the amount of shit you'd get. And now everyone's fucking using internet on a train. Oh fuck. There is actually a target lock I'm not even using. Oh, Jesus Christ. A lot more fun when I wasn't a wreck. Nailed it. Just a note, Warhammer, the only two places in my town that sell or sold Warhammer, gone. Used to have, was it Eric Bartlett's? Dude, it was this old boy who used to sell Airfix. Does anyone know what Airfix is? Like the fucking airplane models in like grids, called like Gunpla, but you have to glue them together and stuff. He used to sell Warhammer, Blood Bowl, all that kind of stuff. Bastards, some fuckers broke in and robbed him blind the poor old boy's insurance didn't cover it. His shop was empty for decades after that. And the other one was Hannett's, a toy shop owned by an old boy, and it had fucking everything in it, from like little plastic army men all the way up to Warhammer, Scalextric sets and stuff like that. Fucking, they had all that shit. But again, that shop has now been empty for going on 20 years. Nuts. Yeah, sorry, I just had to randomly throw that shit in there. Yeah, pretty much. We're all nerds. Just we've all got different kinks. No, it's just weird though, because like I said, a lot of the stuff I used to do back in the day, I'd get ripped the shit out of for. Get ripped the shit out of for constantly, and yet now everyone does it. Everyone fucking does it. All right, I was doing it 20 years ago. You know, before the days of the iPad and all that shit. But god damn. And I was like, I'm not a fucking nerd. Or like now you wear the title of nerd or geek with pride. As you say, being a cis admin was like basically a grey-bearded wizard job. Whoa, if you watched anime before 2015. Fucking hell, then I must have been some kind of psychopath. My first animes were in the 80s. 80s and 90s. Because I'm that fucking old. God, I am that old. Christ. Yeah, like basically every text I'm like, holy shit! Look back at the chat and you guys are like mentioning some random thing, I'm like, oh fucking hell. I remember those days. There are no anime before Dragon Ball. You know what's weird? I didn't realise a lot of the stuff I was watching was called anime until my mates in high school mentioned it in the 90s. Didn't even because one of my mates was like, oh yeah mate, I'm watching this thing, it's called anime and it's like Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, right, and then I looked and I was like, but what about this, what about that, what about that, and they're like, oh yeah, that's anime too. I was like, oh shit. Weirdly enough, other than some random cartoons that appeared in... other than some like random cartoons of which the names I don't remember came out over here, one that I do remember was a random one. Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid. Random anime I watched when I was a kid. Done by a Japanese animation studio. Don't remember what the fuck it was. What the fuck one it was. But then when everyone starts telling me years later that Disney have done a Little Mermaid with a singing crab or some shit, I'm like, so what's the ending like? Like, pretty sad, right? And they're like, no, happy ending. I was like, happy ending for The Little Mermaid. What the fuck had Disney done? Dragon Ball is the Old Testament. Love Dragon Ball. Love Dragon Ball. I've actually been trying to get my kids to watch Dragon Ball for like over a decade. I think, I don't know if Inky would know this, if Inky's even in the chat. We had, was it One Step Beyond, an abstract sprocket with the two main stores like within 30 miles of here.
お前にとって死ぬより辛いはずだ。
信長様、どうか。
And see, look at that, you can just fucking walk there, man. No, I watched loads of stuff before I even realised what it was I was watching, kind of thing. I mean, I've spoken to Annie about it before, Annie in the kick chat. How I used to hang out on IRC, find out all the subbing groups of where their IRC channels were, and then just used to fucking scab anime from them. Like dial-up days, man. That was great.
理解できるとも思わん。
待ってください、信長様。一つだけ教えてください。
なんだ、言ってみろ。
あの時、お祭りの
I haven't
夜、
watched that one either, Pixel.
信長様はおっしゃられました。戦のない世の中を実現するために、
Just a random note. HK DVDs?
それが
I miss those days.
自分の
And
歩む
fucking
波動なん
VCDs.
だって。
Oh! Random,
信長様の野望のために。
just a random fact. Slice of life anime. I've got a problem. That's like one of my little filthy pleasures. It's one of my shames, I suppose. So I mentioned what was it, Ama Goddess, Tenchi Moyo,
こんなこと
Love
にな
Hina.
るなら、どうして私を拾われた
I
のです
think
か。
I own like 6 copies of Love Hina.
何のために今日まで生きてきたのですか。教えてください、信長様。
知れたことよ。いや、お前は俺が魔王となるのを見届けるために今日まで生きてきたんだ。
IRC is beautiful. I'm still trying to find all my login creds for a bunch of my old IRC stuff. I always install HeXChat on my Linux box. Always.
お前たちはただ絶望に打ちひしがれている。
I love that, Annie. Of course, after we went to that shop, we went clubbing because being foreign gets you laid.
信長さん、こっちを向いて戻ってきなさい。
Got your fucking bag full of anime and manga and your fucking random soundtracks on vinyl, and then you fuck off to the club.
代わりにお前の力を俺によこせ。歴史を運命を変える力を。
In fairness, though, mate, Impact Third is a fucking monster of the shit that you're doing. That's a monster of a job, Pixel. So it doesn't surprise me. I also have that problem. You know what I mentioned earlier about the brain slipping about the games?
これが
I can watch an anime and completely forget about it.
勝てるとか
Doesn't mean it's
勝てない
bad.
ってレベ
It
ルじゃ
just
ない
means
の。
that my brain is fucked. But there have been quite a few fucking films and stuff that I've watched anime-wise over the years, and I wish I could remember what the fuck they were. I really wish I could remember what the fuck they were.
信長様が魔王になっ
That
て
was
しまわれた。
a VN I played years ago. For the life of me, I can't remember what the fuck it was called. Round about the same time I played Divi Dead. Red Divi Dead. But fuck, I can't remember fuck all about it.
それでいいよ。俺は自らそうなることを選んだのだから。目指すは本能寺。まずは光秀の軍勢ごと踏み潰してくれ。
Your Spanish mates did, sure. Nothing gets a lassie wetter than talking about manga. Not true. At least back in the late 90s, early 2000s, not true. Unless people were doing it in secret, I don't know. These days, maybe, probably.
落ち着いて、ひよちゃん。でも、お姉様。それよりも、鋼さんと小耳ちゃんの様子を見てあげて。はい。
I need another coffee.
信長さん、 魔王は本能寺へ向かってる。そうなったら歴
Oh,
史が
also,
改
word
変
of
されちゃ
advice,
うん
and
だ。
I don't know where this is coming from. Don't get brain
その前に
damage.
追いついて止めなきゃ。
Not kidding you. Don't do it.
止めなきゃ。
It's done. If you ever want to keep shit like up here, don't break it. Or get old. No! I'm getting a coffee. I need coffee. I must be drunk or high or in need of coffee. I'm gonna take a stab and say in need of coffee. Oh, mate, Stinky, don't do it, no! Yeah, they're the only rules I've got, and he's mentioned one of them, right? Avoid death and try not to be a cunt. That's all you gotta do. Just avoid death and try not to be a cunt. You're gonna fail at both of those eventually. Just hold off as long as you can. I mean, I think I've pretty much. If you were to look through the 10 commandments, of which I don't remember them all, I've pretty much broken all of them in some way or another. I'm sure from all of my arseholeish actions, I've probably killed many people too. You know, like, oh, you did something and, the ripple effect 3-way down the line has gone and caused that person to do that thing, which then caused that person to not go to work that day, and then their mate got hit by a car. Some shit like that. I've probably killed hundreds of people. Not quite Chairman Mao level yet, but working on it. Right. Put that on charge. I need coffee, guys. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna be back in a second because I've fucking gone completely mentally soft. Which isn't that difficult to do. Hang on. Shouldn't do that because I keep dislocating my fingers. Don't do that either. Don't get brain damage and don't break your fingers. Don't do it. Advice from an old man. A very old man, apparently, according to that maths. 90th birthday stream will come up. Wait, 1 second. Before I go and make coffee. How old will I... what would my 90th birthday be? As an approximation. 39! 39! Fuck, that's... Shit, what month are we in? April? Oh, not long. So soon, I'll be dead. Don't do that. Back in a minute. Coffee. Where's the Be Right Back button? That one. Yeah, candles! Don't, because we might set fire to shit. I'm not trusted with that kind of stuff. Woo! Coffee! Mute the microphone. Right, there we go. Fucking hell. I've just put a tablespoon of coffee in my cup. I've probably done that wrong. I don't know how many regular spoons of coffee that's supposed to be, but, you know. Whoops. Hang on. Where's the thing that makes the thing go? There it is. Woo! First try, did it. Would you believe I've done this before? I don't know why. Just randomly in the kitchen remembered this time when fucking, my random internet claim to fame of recent history, somewhat recent history, fucking, Keemstar's lot taking the piss out of me because of my brain damage. Wasn't taking the piss out of me. I don't even know where it was linked, but a bunch of his followers found me at one point and said that I should be thankful that Keemstar mentioned me or some shit like that. And I was like, on an old channel, so this was quite a while ago actually, now that I think about it. Because I've made a thing about talking about how awkward it is to document things when you've got a broken brain. Because you don't remember you've done it. So you do it multiple times. So if it ever comes across like I'm repeating myself a lot, whoops. And tough shit. Don't know where that came from. My ass. Says the game sound gone? No, it's there. There it is. Do 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 do. Hang on. My brain is gone. Each cutscene, there are so many cutscenes. This isn't so. Pixel, mate, like I said, the fact that you're doing that, you're keeping that wiki going by yourself is absolutely mental. Especially the fact that you've got, like, ganked hardware. You are dedicated, son. Here we go. If I had only made this right, as soon as, like, this is gonna be a dick pic, isn't it? Isn't it, Stiggy? Admit it. Just flat out say it. I'm gonna click this link. I know it's an imager link. That's gonna be a dick pic, and I'm gonna somehow install a rootkit on my machine, and I'm gonna be fucked, right? Right? Just confess. I'm just gonna click a random link from the fucking chat. It's stupid me. Here we go. Ooh, that's sexy. That's definitely a dick pic. That's a nice split. Is that... I can't see it because I'm a blind old fuck. Is that... 3D printed case? That's nice. Oh shit, stick my fucking hand in coffee. What a twat. I can feel this one. A little bit. Now it feels cold. Is that? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, yeah. PC. What's the battery for? No solder station. Wish I had a solder station. I do have a solder station, I just don't know where I put it. It's cute. Hang on. Oh, is that the Sorry, my brain's just gone. Do I just stick my hand in coffee? Okay. VR chat was. Thank you, Annie. I'm gonna have, dude. I need to get back into VR chat. Annie, are you linking Quest compatible worlds as well, or are they all just PC specific? Yeah, mate, Pixel, I've got a long list of dodgy shit happening to me in my life. If I had a quid for every time I could have, you know, done something really stupid and actually did it and no one realised. Wireless keyboard, rechargeable coin battery, keeps us. Ah, okay, cool. Speaking of the wiki, combat people coming and adding content despite established rules. Is it relevant content, Pixel, or just not? Dude, you need to lock that shit down because you were having trouble with people coming in and like changing all pages and shit. Some might be Quest compatible. I need Quest compatible. I've got no money because nowhere I'll take blood and semen, especially not if it belongs to a crippled piece of shit like me, right? But I wish I could get a Quest 3. Really wish I could get a Quest 3 because I'm not around a VR ready PC enough to VR on PC. It's fucking stupid. Why is that cocked on the side? This way. Don't be a cunt. Stay. Awesome. PC VR only since I got the. But that's what I'm saying though, mate, because Noodles, he's saying that PC VR on the Legion 5 he's got, and he's not a huge amount under you. He's on a 3060 with 6 gigs of VRAM. He's saying it's absolute dog shit. I do need to bust out my setup and see what he's fucking on about, but then again, that might not actually be fair because I've got more RAM than he has. So he might actually be hitting RAM limits. So I made pages for upcoming characters, which is content not current on global. Well, I didn't outright delete them. Since what's done is done. Also because doing so fucks up edit notifications. If they were to be remade, I'm trying to keep them as blank as possible until more content releases. Fair that. But someone else has now decided to jump in trying to add a bunch of stuff. Interesting. Yeah, because you said the wiki's not locked down, right? It's not properly. How have I just gone from keyboard to impact there? Yeah, you said it's not locked down. So it's like pretty much public, right? Random question, swinging it back to Stiggy. You got a 3D printer, dude? 3D printers are sexy. Oh, coffee. I love you. No, that'll probably be too hot. Don't. Where's the game gone? Found it. No biggie. There. Can randoms edit Pixel, or do they have to be members of the general platform content management system? What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean, though, right? Oh fuck! I've got loads of excuse me, weapon upgrades to do. Oh, so once I go up to that point, it's mostly my health that's gone up, is it?
Yosh.
Wow, that's it.
Yosh.
They're expensive. I should actually probably also do... Have I flat locked myself out? I have. What a twat. Right, I should probably actually start unlocking some of these things. Oh no, it's just I'm thinking, Annie, that Noodle's having issues because he's got 6 gigs of VRAM, 8 gigs of physical RAM. I've got 6 and 24. So where he could be hitting a brick wall because of physical RAM on his computer, it wouldn't be fair for me to test on my machine because I actually have more RAM than he does. So it's not a perfect comparison to try and figure out what the fuck his problem is. It's like Noodle's claiming that like VR is through the fucking floor for him, that he's having to run everything at a considerably lower rendering resolution and all that. But it shouldn't be a RAM issue, but what the fuck do I know? But it's weird because he never had to do any of this stuff before. Okay, so it's mainly people with accounts that are doing the edits. Oh shit, did they? Sorry, Stig, I didn't even fucking notice. Again, I'm probably not with it right now. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, shit, sorry. Thanks for noticing that one, Pixel. And if Stiggy, if you watch this later, sorry about that, and thanks for the follow, man. Fucking hell, I am not with it right now. Not fucking with it right now. Oh shit, it's midnight. I'll probably do a couple of these and then call it done for the night. Oh shit, I missed my mate Sparky's birthday. Oops. So I'll say it now. Sorry Sparky. Hope you had a happy birthday, mate. Wow, I have nerfed myself this entire time again because I haven't unlocked content that I've leveled up for, like. Because all of these characters have now all got whoops. Have you been making the game harder on yourself? Yeah. Foolish fool. It's like forgetting to equip gear, innit? It's like Grand Blue all over again. For the 10th time. For anyone watching more than a couple of years ago, like probably about 2018, I did the exact same thing 3 times straight on Ys. We played Ys on Master System. I forgot to equip my gear. Played it on PC Engine. I forgot to equip my gear. What was the other one we played? Oh, and then we played the PC version, the Ys Chronicles Book 1 and 2, and I forgot to equip my gear every single fucking time. Every single fucking time. Without fail. There are still clips on my old channel of me forgetting to equip gear. It's legendary.
顔をさらけ出すのはね、残るとなるとなおさら気が引けるわ。 SNS にあげないからお願いします。
個人で楽しむだけだから。 SNS?SNS は鋼さんの世界で分かりやすく説明する
What's
と
a newsletter?
電子瓦版みたいな感じかな。お願いします。
I do it all the time. In the end, I just have to brute force everything because I forget to fucking do simple stuff.
絵や動画として残せて閲覧ができるのよね。
You have no data. How is she charging that phone?
こうしましょう。
Surely she's been here for more than 20 minutes. That phone's battery's dead. That bone's battery's probably fucked too. You can't charge a
効
bone.
率的だし、
You can
すご
try.
くいいアイデアだと思う。ぜひお願いします。
じゃあ早速
How do you
支度を
charge
し
the
ましょう。
analog pocket again? That question. USB-C.
つむぎちゃん、
Sorry.
うまく撮れたかしら？
Smart bone. Mate, I've got plenty of broken bones, but no smart bones. Focus, motherfucker. I know I've got a fat, ugly head. It's there. Thank you.
待って、今確認中。
私の体術がつむぎちゃんの剣術に活かせるといいんだけど。
バッチリいい感じで撮れてるよ。なんだか新しい技を思いつきそう。
よかったわ。
Yeah, fucking Annie's got it. Equip your gear. Oh, I was wondering why it suddenly got hard. Well, it was either that or someone put a picture of a Honda CB500 in front of me. Oh, so good.
SNS に
There is actually
載せちゃダメだ
I've
から
told
ね。
this loads of times. There's a folder on the desktop on my computer called Prawn,
再生回数がすごそうだけど。
and in it, there's literally it's like pictures of like Honda
よろ
CB500s.
しい。
You know, when the old UK anti-porn bill came in, and I was like, "That's fine for me." All the sites I go to are still there. I don't need any ID to go on these. And they're like, "What are you on about?" Oh, yeah, man, like Kawasaki, Honda. You know, it's all there. Still there.
鋼さん、少しお時間をもらえますか？
We're not autoed it. Auto.
つむぎちゃん、いつになく真剣な眼差しね。
私、地上戦には自信があるんだけど、空中戦はまだまだ自信が持てなくて。
加減進展流は空中戦に特化した技、それほど多くないのかしら？
うん。おじいちゃんに教えてもらってないだけかもしれないけど、今の私には空中戦に特化した技は多くないんだよね。
それは困ったわね。
そこで一つお願いがあります。鋼さんはからくりの腕で空中を移動することができるよね。
つかめるものがあればそれを利用してならね。
That's the groove, mate.
だから
Valkyrie drive. I loved Valkyrie drive.
空中戦の特
I was
訓
saying
が
to
できると
Divine
思
the
う
other
わ。
night, I've still got a hard drive full of Valkyrie drive gameplay footage that I was supposed to do something with, and I never did, which is imposter syndrome through and through. We were talking about it's
もちろん
a
今から
cunt. I played the whole thing through on PSP, PS Vita, recorded the whole thing from start to finish on an AVerMedia capture card that had a hard drive built into it. And I think I still have this footage will still be on the hard drive
そこまで言われたら
if
お姉さんも黙っていられないわ。
spindle hasn't dried up.
つむぎちゃん、やるからには遠慮はしないわよ。
God
to
hell yeah.
はい、遠慮なくお願いします。鋼さん、ありがとうございました。
Hang on. Getting text from the wife. Oh man, I can't read that. Estimated delivery 115 to 135. Oh yeah. There's a pizza. Chips, large. Like any two 12-inch pizzas from the menu. Stuffed crust. Stuffed crust. £22 and £3.20 respectively. Mm-hmm. Alright. Hey! See, Pixel's uploading the stuffs. I'm proud of you, man. You gotta be doing more than I am, because I'm a piece of shit, so...
どういたしまして。私もつむぎちゃんの協力ができて嬉しいわ。
So many things I want to do this year and I fucked it completely.
やっぱり激しい運動の後の潤滑油は
Mate, I haven't edited a thumbnail
栗が隅
in
々まで染み渡る感じがするわ。
years. Years and years and years and years. No, that's not true. I made a couple of thumbnails for the last run of the vlogs. Most of the time I don't bother. When I did some old gameplay stuff back in the day, edits and reviews and that, I put in actual thumbnails, but they were still pretty shit.
私はさっき汲んでおいた地下水で大丈夫だし。
Pixel the perfectionist. Does that make you a pixel peeper, dude? That's your Pornhub Pornhub category. Yeah, see, I know words.
ミネラルたっぷりかわからないけど。
Did you know stuff go on, yeah?
美味しい。
Oh wait, did that not have a... Did that other one not have a video? Or did I skip it?
鋼さん、大変なことになっちゃった。
Alright.
あらあら、いつになく大慌てね。どうしたのかしら？
I'm pretty sure Ala Ala isn't my
ス
mind,
マホ
but
のバッテリ
whatever.
ーがなくなりそうなの。
スマホ。ああ、不思議な道具のことね。
What do I know? I can barely speak English.
どうなるのかしら？
ここで使ってる機能と
Just
し
to
ては
note, once upon a time I used to be able to speak multiple languages, not very well, but could speak them.
このままじゃ新しい
And
思い出
now
が作れなくなっ
English
ち
is
ゃう。
completely foreign.
それは一大事だわ。つむぎちゃんとの思い出が作れなくなるなんて許せない。
だよね。
使えるようにするにはどうしたらいいのかしら？
ここの穴に
How big
充
would you
電
need
器
him
を
to be,
接続する
Pixel?
か、無線で充電器を接続するかの2種類かな。
Just a note.
ちょっと
Speaking of
試したいこ
images
と
and
が
image
あるから
editing,
特訓
I
の
actually
準備
made
を
the
してもらえる
boys,
かしら？
my two sons, some background images for their streams, for like when all the other stuff on their streams don't work. I'll put up a background image, just like a generic image. That's just like a green and black gradient and a green to black gradient, and their favorite characters on each one. Randomly threw those together in GIMP on a Raspberry Pi 5.
おかげで体の温度が上がってしまったわ。
鋼さん、からくりの体は大丈夫？
これが狙いだったから謝る必要はないわ。
狙い？どういうこと？
それを私のここに挟んでもらえるかしら？
え？スマホを胸に挟むの？そんなこといきなり言われても困るんだけど。
いいから
I
挟
think
んで
on one of my
ちょうだい。
drives, I've actually probably got close to
はい。失
a
礼
couple
し
of
ます。
terabytes of just misc trash footage I was saving for whatever reason.
相変わらず大きくて羨ましい。こんなに近くで見たのは。
I have no idea what the fuck that means there. This is the first time I've been so close and I wish mine were like that. What the fuck were they just talking about?
スマホのバッテリーが充電されていく。なんで？
Oh, there you go. She's charging her phone.
伊達じゃないでしょ。おっぱい型のワイヤレス充電器だ。
Oh, fair that. So basically you need anything. I don't even know what YouTube's thumbnails are these days. What, 1080p, 720p most people do? I don't know. Did I not already have a shit ton of aerial attacks? Oh my god. Oh, let's unlock a couple of these, and then at around 10-2, I'm going to call this one
ね
quits.
えねえ、小耳ちゃん。一つお願いがあるんだけど。
いきなりどうしたのだ？
もふもふな小耳ちゃんをスマホで撮りたいんだ。
スマホ？聞いたことがない言葉だ。
Oh, I don't know why, but today I've got a bit more fizz with streaming tonight. Thanks, guys.
なんだ？
I appreciate it. I've been fucking proper nuking myself recently.
まあ、危害を及ぼさないなら好きにすればよい。
It's not like
痛くもか
the
ゆくもないから
darkness of
安心し
negativity.
て。
Like I've been fighting the shadow version of myself, like all fucking.
見て
It's
見
not
て。
been fun.
なんと、わらわがこの道具の中におるではないか。一体何をした？
えへへへへ。小耳ちゃん、今度は動いてみてよ。
It's random that in it though, Pixel. I remember actually. I think there's still stream footage up of some of my old Fate Extella stuff way back. Hang
見
on.
てみて。
今度はこの道具の中で動いておる。お主は一体何者なのだ？
No, not there.
これも調律の巫女の力なのか？
内緒。
Don't play anything, you piece of shit.
Good
Good job.
もしかしたらお主の
Video.
特訓に役立つかもしれん。
Video.
どういうこと？
取った動きを見ることで
Holy shit! There's
良き動きだった
footage
か
of me and
悪い
Divine
動きだ
playing
ったか
Monster
も
Hunter from
わかるの
3
ではない
years
か。
ago.
なるほど。動画を撮って検証する方法だね。よくアスリートがやってる。
アスリート？
Fate Extella, the Umbral Star,
何者か
6
知らん
years
が
ago.
そういうことだ。
よーし。じゃあ早速
On one of my
動
old
画を始め
stream
よう。
channels. Holy shit, son. Fantasy Star Online
早
2.
速撮った動画を検
With
証しよう。
Shade and the guys 11 years ago. Raiders open beta test 11 years ago. And the Secret World 12 years ago. Fuck, I am old. How the fuck are they still on that channel? Surely they'd have been deleted by now, because they're not highlights. Are they? God, I fucking released some shit back. Sorry, you'll probably out hear this. What does this look like? Oh, is that just raw footage with me just chatting over
Jump
top
into your
of it?
ring and then you go out and fight.
気分はどうだ？そうしよ
Yeah, what was it? What res was I doing?
う。
You're feeling sad.
72060.
調子が良いのだ。
That'd have been
feels
the
good.
当社が窮地にあるという
Switch
So I'm
version.
still recovering
Fuck,
because I'm
thanks,
plagued.
いるのだ。
I've got no memories.
体も心
The fuck was I using to do that? Anyway, sorry, back in a sec. Shit, that one. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm going to have to end this stream in a bit because the wife's food has just arrived. What was I doing again? So I'll do is I'll just... Where did I put the... Oh, for fuck's sake.
なんとか形にはなっているようだな。精進します。お主が強くなりたいのであれば、いつでも付き合ってやる。
ありがとう。あ、これとは別なんだけど、さっき撮った画像を待ち受けにしてもいい？
待ち受け？
こんな感じで。
さっき撮ったものと違うではないか。わらわの顔に化粧がされておるぞ。
デコってみちゃった。これはこれで可愛いでしょ？
I can be bothered to replay and re-record.
ろ
No, I get that, man. I get that. So you're like me. You've done it and archived it. You've done it as in a sense to archive. I do that, or I did that a lot. And that's actually partly why I got into streaming. Because a bunch of people back in the day when I was doing the original run of daily vlogs, I want you to live stream your gameplay. I was like, why the fuck would I do that? It's just dumb. Like, no one's gonna want to watch that shit, right? I was doing it anyway, recording shit anyway. I said, yeah, do it live. I do the whole thing live and archive it that way. And it's got to the point now where I can't actually play a game without being live or recording it. Oh shit! So this character's recovery skills, by the looks of it. I could have done with some of these power-ups earlier.
Hey! そこだ! はあ!
さすが剣術を学んでいるだけはあるな。
小耳ちゃん、マジな話、今の私はどれくらい強いかな？みんなの足手まといになってないかな？
お主の剣術については認めてはいる。とはいえ、わらわとしてはまだまだ物足りんがな。
物足りないの？
紬はもっと格を上げたいのであろう？
もちろんだよ。
ならば防御や回避の特技を得得する特訓も必要だぞ。
そうなの？攻撃こそ最大の防御なりってよく聞くけど。
ほう、お主が兵法を語るとは驚きだ。しかしそれは圧倒的な攻撃力があってのこと。相手の方が勝る場合には防御や回避も必要だ。
そうなのか。今の私に圧倒的な攻撃力があるかといえばまだまだだよね。
お主は素早さにも長けておる。それを活かせば防御や回避の特技も得得できると思うぞ。
攻撃、防御、回避、総合的に強くならないとだね。
理解したようだな。ならば支度をせい。
もしかして小耳ちゃんが特訓してくれるの？
お主が強くなればこの先の戦いも楽になる。付き合ってやろう。
なんとかやり遂げた。小耳ちゃんの特訓は遠慮がないよね。
Why can't I spell correctly today? Because you're retarded. Yep. Alright, Annie, man, you have a good night. We're now calling it quits here too, after I get these cutscenes done.
わらはを誰だと思っているのだ。これでも手加減して
Can
い
you
る
not ban
の
him
だ
through
ぞ。
IP Pixel?
手加減してくれたの？
当然だ。本気でやったら今のお主では立ってもいられんだろう。
I gave him final warning so that he'd be blocked.
マジか。大陰陽師様、恐るべし。
まあ。
I mean, the trouble is though, mate, if they can just open up a new account and start posting again, then good luck.
それは嬉しい。
Because you don't have admin level privilege just as the point to the point where you can control who can and can't post, right? So, as you say, it's kind of the wild west at the moment. Jesus Christ! If this is what my boys are going to have to deal with, I am so sorry, lads. Oh crap! I'm never going to remember half of these key presses. So the shit that she's got here is these are all recoveries. Hey, Divine's back. Inky's had food delivered, so I'm going to disappear in a minute. Dude, don't be talking about phone charges going missing, because that looks like that's why 3 Mobile deleted my phone number. Lost my phone charger, lost the phone, assumed they'd be okay with keeping the number, couldn't find the fucking phone, and they've deleted the phone number.
つむぎこお耳をピクピクさせて何してるの？何もしてはおらん。あ、今何か隠したでしょ。知らぬ。嘘だ。なんか綺麗な袋を持ってたよ。知らぬと言ってよ。
Been fun chats tonight. I'm going to throw out there. I have really enjoyed this stream tonight.
こら。
Hands are numb as fuck, but it's been fun.
うわー、美味しそうなコンペイトーだ。食べたい。
Yeah, mate, give me back the old school phone that lasts for like 2 months on one charge. Or runs on AA batteries. Them are the days.
ここに来てから甘いものを食べてないから恋しいの。まったく騒がしいやつだ。ならばわらわの特訓に耐えられたら少しだけ分けてやろう。もう一度言うが少しだけだぞ。少しでもコンペイトーが食べられるならどんな特訓でもやり遂げてみせる。
I was going to say that'd probably be getting full privileges, Pixel's probably the best thing to do, or at least requesting them, because you are the only one, to my knowledge, actually active on the wiki. So you can't manage a wiki with minimal privileges. You can't. You can edit it, sure, but you can't protect it.
時間をかけすぎだ。残念だが不合格だな。え？ということはこの色とりどりの美味しくて甘いコンペイトーはやれんな。そんな。まだまだ精進が必要だということだ。
I swear I'm falling apart a lot more on stream these days.
小耳ちゃんの意地悪。今度尻尾をモフモフしちゃうんだからね。ポケットが膨らんでる。なんだろう。コンペイトーの袋がポケットに入ってた。それもたくさんのコンペイトーが詰まってるよ。やっぱり小耳ちゃんは優しいんだよね。コンペイトーが好きなものを粗雑に扱うわけにもいくまい。わらわもコンペイトーのように甘いようだ。
Right, let's see if I can quickly skank one more unlock. That's slow typing, man. Hacking the mainframe with that typing. That's slow as fuck. And I have to type over this bar. Hang on. I have to type over this bar. And around the headphone cable. Because the headphone cable's gone directly across the keyboard. It's fucking slow as pish. I miss my speedy hands. Oh, I haven't met the requirements yet for doing that. Okay, well, I think I've unlocked... Yeah, I've unlocked everything that I can unlock at this point. So I'll do some more tomorrow. I say, it's so nice being actually being able to hear the audio of this. Because I can't do that when I do 2 PC streams without my mixing board. And I don't carry around a mixing board that much these days. Get in the hole! First try. What are you saying? The vines have got to stop being a cripple. Cool. Right. Actually, before I go, I need to see if this company makes... Oh shit, that's not what I was looking for. Hang on. I'm gonna close the thing I was looking at. I need to see if I can find a pocket mixer for 3.5mm audio that's quite clean. Do that before I actually leave the stream. Oh, Heart are still doing danking audio mixes. I literally need something I can whap in my pocket. So I can take output from a telly, input from a microphone. How do I run that in there? Probably use that old Behringer headphone now. Have to look into that. 1 second now, we'll be calling the stream done. So you get to listen to this wonderful intro track and watch as I type shite. Oh, fuck off. Any advice on audio mixers, pocket audio mixers, just out of the note, and that aren't micro USB powered? Sake, dude. There we go. Right. Sorry about that. Any advice? Just a side note. I want to watch Ghost in the Shell again and play the games. The PlayStation 1. Yeah. Sorry about the delays there, guys. 1 a.m. Yeah, Inky's just ordered 2 pizzas, so I'm now going to go upstairs and eat a pizza right before and drink a coffee right before bed that's got a tablespoon of coffee in it for whatever reason. The thing is, I need something smaller. I've got a bunch of Behringer stuff still. I just need something smaller so I can just put in a pocket or in a small bag or pouch. Because all my other stuff requires an entire USB port or like a specific capture rig, and the Rode Streamer X is nice, but it's quite big really for what I need it to do, like for audio mixing from one device to another device into a pair of headphones, albeit that's capture card, microphone and all that all into one. And then you've got like Elgato stuff, but again, they don't make anything low profile, right? So they give you the ability to like DSP some stuff, but it's in a fucking box that sits at an angle like that, so you can't fit it in a bag. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna head off. Sorry guys, I don't mean to have you sitting here whilst I'm typing and listening to show. I'll come back tomorrow with a bit more of Samurai Maiden, hopefully, after a bit of sleep and a bit earlier than normal, probably 10 o'clock tomorrow. So Divine, Pixel, Annie and Sticky, thanks for coming to hang out. I think that pretty much covers everyone. I know it's been a bit of a weird one, chatting the old days. But it's been fun. It's probably been one of the most fun streams I've done in a wee while. I'll say that every couple of months, but this one has been pretty solid. So if I repeat myself in future, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. All right. Yeah. Thanks for coming to hang out. Hope you guys are good. I'll see you all in the next one.